Is it recording? Hello. There we go. All right, it is recording. Hello. We are going to do a update, bump date type of thing, which I don't really have a bump, so there's not much to show. I mean, I'll show y'all in a little bit. But yeah, we wanted to show you guys what our app says. This is the Bump app, and we are officially in the second trimester. Can you believe that? it the first trimester, it went by. For you, did it go by fast or slow?
It went by pretty fast.
See?
Here's a bone.
That's the bump date. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
So
it went by quick.
for me, it went by fast, but also very, very slow, just because of all the symptoms and stuff I've had. It was just a lot of nausea and a lot of food aversions. I feel like, and my nose also, my nose was really, really, really bad. But I feel like now it's getting a lot better. Like I have less food aversions. My nose, I used to not be able to open the fridge without gagging, or like he would open the fridge and I would walk by like a couple minutes later and I would start gagging because I don't know, just it was just gross. And everyone that, like my sister came over, everyone said that
Didn't smell.
there was nothing in the fridge that smelled. But yeah, ignore him. So yeah, anyways, this is the 14-week article on the Bump app, and as you can see, baby is as big as a peach, 3.4 inches, 1.5 ounces. That is crazy. I wish I could show you a peach, but I ate them. I ate them all because I have been craving fruit like crazy, right? Like, just fruit hits different during pregnancy. Like, it is so much better. Oranges in like particular, apples have kind of stayed away from, right? But peaches, mangoes, and oranges, oh, so good. And all right, so let's get into this. So it says you're officially in your second trimester. Congratulations! Woohoo! You may start feeling better soon. Think more energy, less nausea. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. As those rough first trimester symptoms taper down. And I definitely have been feeling that they have been tapering down. Thank goodness. One thing I do have a lot though is headaches. I have so many headaches, like multiple times a day. And it's tough, but it's better than dealing with the nausea and the food aversions and all of that for sure. So it says your bump may start showing and other symptoms may pop up soon. Oh gosh. Your appetite will likely increase, and round ligament pain, some general aches and discomforts, may rear its ugly head. Yes, round ligament pain is so real. If I get up a certain way, like if I get up fast, it it feels like it's like stretching. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like rubber bands inside of you are stretching. And it's definitely round ligament pains, because I was like, what is that at first? But I've been getting those in the first trimester too. So it's definitely something that I've seen more as, I guess, my uterus expands. And then it says, welcome to the second trimester. 14 weeks pregnant marks a lot of your changes. You're embarking on what's known as the honeymoon phase of pregnancy, starting with pregnancy week 14. The second trimester is the time to get some exercise, get some to-dos done, and have some fun. So enjoy. So yes, I definitely did not want to exercise at all during the first trimester. I for sure stretched like every single night. I was stretching because my back, and for some reason my tailbone in specific, was giving me issues. Like it would hurt in the morning until I like would sit down and do a squat like all the way down like to where my butt would touch the floor. Like I would have to go all the way down and then something would pop. I don't even know what would pop. But I felt like everything was getting aligned and then I would feel better. But yeah, that was definitely something that I had to go through there. I love this app because it shows you like what baby looks like currently. That is what our little. Okay, so we were calling our baby Bean. Because we were for sure that it was a boy. Everybody was for sure that it was a boy. So we would always be like, oh, the bean, the bean. Now that we know it's a girl, we call her Binera. or Frijolita. But yeah, this is what the Binera looks like. Look at her go. So that's exciting. We found out that she is kind of sprouting some fuzz. She has a lot of like little fuzz on her like body that keeps her warm, which
Like a peach.
yeah, like a peach. So when she's born, it'll kind of like go away, but she'll obviously keep the hair. Hopefully, hopefully. I was. Were you a very hairy baby? But were you born with hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, I was. Let's see. There you go. I was actually born with quite a bit of hair too, but it was very blonde. So hopefully, baby girl Alea is born with a lot of hair. Hopefully more than mine because oh girl, I've been noticing. Look at this. I've been noticing I've been losing hair, and that is not okay. But it's okay. It's all worth it as long as baby girl is healthy, you know? It also says that she's gonna be making expressions. So bless you. The baby is beginning to use facial muscles. So she's like kind of moving around, making faces and stuff. So that's exciting. And then, oh, that's what it's called, lanugo. Bless you. So lanugo is the warm, fuzzy lining, I guess, that the babies have that they're coated with to keep them warm, and the temperature regulated inside the uterus. So that's super exciting. And then it shows my body.
But my body.
So it does say that morning sickness goes away in the second trimester. Celebrate the return of your appetite with small balanced meals to keep up energy levels. I have been doing pretty good with small balanced meals until today. I definitely had a whole burger from Longhorn Cafe, and oh my gosh, that was so good. Yeah, no, I definitely do feel it though. Like that was quite a bit. I wasn't used to that, but it was good. And then it says, as your uterus grows, the supporting ligaments stretch to make rooms for the added baby weight. When the weight pulls on the ligament, some moms experience round ligament pain, sharp pains, or aches on one or both sides of the abdomen. So yes, I have experienced that. It is not nice. Now that your uterus has shifted above your pelvic region and into your abdomen, your mini bump might start showing if it hasn't already. So I'll show you guys that here in a bit. I just ate, so it might be bigger than usual, and it's also nighttime. It's about 7 p.m. or 6:45. So yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger. My bump is definitely a lot bigger at night than it is in the mornings. Well, another thing it does say is that I am more prone to catching colds and other illnesses during pregnancy. The reason is your body suppresses your immune system. Blue. Your body suppresses your immune system to make sure it doesn't reject the baby. That is so crazy. So that is the update on the BUMP app. It does tell you like how big your baby is, the ultrasound, all of that, and then it gives you a bunch of tips and tricks as well. So that's exciting. Anyway, so moving on really quick. I'm going to shift the camera a little bit this way. All right. So you can't really see right now. These were my big pants, which I am so sad about because these are my big pants and I have to wear them a little bit open now just because if I do tighten, like if I button them up like normal, it's not the comfiest feeling. Hold on. I don't know how to get rid of the autofocus. Sorry. It's like in and out so much. But anyways, so this is what the bump is looking like. It's not huge, but it is there for 14 weeks. Let me get closer. I mean, you can see it. You can definitely see it, and it does feel hard down here now too, which is kind of funny. Like at night, I'll be laying down and I'll be like, whoa, this is definitely bone. That was not there before. So yeah, that's what the bump is looking like, and I do hide it with a bunch of stuff all the time. Because I feel like I'm like at that stage where it just feels like I'm fat. So I'm just like, let me hide it until it's like, you can't hide it anymore, you know? So yeah, that is the update, the bump date. You got to see Brett and Blue for a little bit as well. Yeah, we're very excited, and I will do another one next week for the 15 weeks and see if anything has changed. By the way, next week I will probably be doing this bump date in Minnesota. It's gonna be so cold. I'm so nervous. I never thought I would be traveling while pregnant, but here we are. I'm gonna be going somewhere completely new, and I'm gonna be thankfully in my second trimester, so hopefully that goes a lot smoother than what I was feeling in the first trimester. Anyways,
Peace.
bye guys.